Here we have a really great tag game. It can be very quick, or you can actually add some variations to extend this game. Here is Snowball tag. As always, the tagger is chosen. They can either choose themselves or you can choose for them. And the rest of the swimmers are out and about in the allocated area, trying to stay away from the tagger. However, if they do get tagged by the swimmer, they actually have to roll up into a ball. They can either roll up onto their front or they can stay nice and tight and be on their backs. And there's some different variations, but when the time is up, basically you're going to swap taggers and then the game continues as long as you want it to continue for. The variations, you can have a hoop helper where they are holding one of the big diving hoops of where they're going to swim around, and once they spot that one of the snowballs is being caught and is actually in a snowball position, then they can go over and they can help free them to get back into the game of where the snowball themselves can swim through the hoop, or they can actually just go around them so that they can help the snowball go through the hoop that way. Other ones that you could do is that you don't need to have a hoop helper at all, or you can add both in. The snowballs have to count X amount of time before they get back into the game. So you could do 1 snowball, 2 snowball, 3 snowball, up to 5, 10, however many you want. Depends if they're on their front or on their backs, depends on how long that they're going to be counting for. It could be that you do have hoop helpers, and if they don't get to them in time but they've counted up to 5 already, they can get back into the game, so they don't have to have a hoop helper that comes through, but they're there if they are close by, so they don't have to hold their breath. And you can also add in that if they have been tagged more than a certain amount of times, then they need to perform a challenge. And if you have some challenge cards that you have printed off laminated, recommend that you have those within your toolbox anyway, to use for future purposes. But you can actually write out, what outcomes they're working on in that particular level or stage that they're in. That's what they're working towards. That can be their challenge, or it could be something fun or exciting that you know that they love, just to add in as well. You can always just add in that even if they get tagged first time, they count their snowballs, then they go and get a challenge card, and then they get back into the game. So it could be for the older ones, just to extend this game further, and you can add in loads of different extra skills that you want to do. So depending on which way you would like to do it with your swimmers. So let's see it in action. Here is your snowball tagger. Here is your hoop helper, and they've gone off and they've tagged somebody. Unfortunately, this young little person is going to be turned into a snowball. However, his helper's right there, and they're going to get him back into the game. The tagger's gone off to go and find someone else already, and then the hoop helper, as you can see here, is keeping their eyes open to see who has been turned, to be able to go and help them again. And the game just keeps continuing for as long as you want it to be. It could be that all the taggers tagged everybody really quickly and that's the game done. It could be that you're doing it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It just depends on how long you want to extend this game for and how quickly you want to do it. It can be really fast paced, but then, like I said, you can make it a little bit more of an enriched game if you'd like to. So anyway, let me know how it goes. Have fun. Swim Squad membership is going to be starting another cohort in 2025. I only open the doors every quarter. So we're opening this month in December, all of December, ready to start in January. And what a perfect time to start the year off with a big bang, in the sense of loads of information that is already on the membership. We've been going for 4 months already, so you've got 4 months of content to be able to even go through already. Every month there's brand new swim study topics that we talk about, that I go on, and we do a little bit of a workshop or masterclass if you like. Each month is different. A guest speaker that's relative to that swim topic comes on. I have such amazing news in the fact that my favourite person, one of my most favourite people, Jill Connell, will be joining us next year for a chat about what was used to be called, well, I guess the buzzword's called risky play, but I call it exploratory or adventurous play, and she has her own way of thinking with regards to that, but that's what we're going to talk about. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek. However, January, I have the amazing Mike Jones, who has recently come out with a book, and he is making an absolute storm in the business world of ensuring that people are happy and feeling happy and thinking for themselves too, knowing that we work such long hours as swimming teachers. So he's going to come on and talk too. But January is going to be all about planning, as well as to how you can make the most out of the time that you have for planning. And then we're going to have two amazing ladies that are going to be talking about sensational, sort of sensorial approach to life in general, but we're going to be talking about it swim-wise too. So that is swim study topic. We've got guest speakers. Oh my goodness, we have oodles of themes that are seasonal and doing wintertime themes. There is in February, there is also lots of love going on. And I'm going to be doing a Dr. Seuss theme as well. March is going to be all about springtime and lots of lovely things as well. So the next quarter is going to be really great with regards to the themes. There are so many different songs that I add there, loads of activities in each different theme that I do. There are games in there as well that you can adapt for the younger ones and older ones depending on the ability. You'll also have, which is separate, is the higher stage games as well, similar to what you're watching now. And it gives you some quick games, but then they make such a massive impact in your lessons because it's fun, but they are learning so much more. You're having such an enriched program when you do these types of games as well. So I would love for you to join. The website is on here for you to go on and check out even more information. There's resources on there that you can print off and use. You have access to every quarter. You have part of the membership is a one-to-one with myself for an hour where we could talk about whatever you want to talk about with regards to your lessons, to anything that you would find useful for yourself. I am here for you, so make sure you make the most of that. It's just really lovely to have a community together of like-minded teachers that are able to really lean on each other and give each other a bit of a pick up and a boost, because we know that in this sort of purposeful, playful world it can be quite tricky, so therefore that's why coming together is going to be really lovely. So I'd love to see you there in January. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in 2025.